Alright, we are good. Map is down. I don't want to see that. Blue 4 is going to be defending here. I didn't get moved, right? Okay, I'm still in spec. I was just making sure, because usually when the objective comes up like that, that means this means it has to be tiered sector defense if it's giving me only one objective there. So, yeah, area's blue, and those are grayed out. All right, cool, cool, cool. Looks like title, everything's good. Audio levels are good. Awesome. All right, how are you guys doing? Wee Woo here, back from vacation. House is looking really clean right now. I've been doing a shit ton of chores because Bloodwind's going to be flying in after FNF ends. I've got a Chick-fil-A ready to go. Not stuff I bought, but rather homemade. Last time she was gone for 2 months, I want to say 5 years ago to Greece. When she came back, I greeted her at Dulles Airport baggage check with a fake silver platter just loaded with Chick-fil-A. Nuggets and some roses and stuff. So I'm trying to recreate that, but now that I'm a bit older and I can, make my own food and whatnot, I'm going to make it all from scratch. So I got the chicken upstairs marinating in pickle juice. I got all the sauces ready to mix up and everything, but that's enough about me. Hope you're all doing A-okay. Let's cover FNF. So this is going to be the first round tonight. Player count is the lowest I've ever seen it, but usually we see that with the World War II. Usually the last day they want to do it has the lowest player count. So I think we're only in the 60s. If I were to check the TeamSpeak channel real quick, yeah, we're at about 65, and I'm going to look in the early event channel. That is at 63, so this is going to be small scale. The smallest we've seen FNF ever scaled before. So 30v30, literally about 3 squads and command assets going at it. So we'll have to see how this goes. But Op4 going to be spawning over here. I don't know what faction they are, because usually in the IFA mod, actually Faces of War would be the proper one for this one. Blue 4 is the Japanese, and Green 4 is the Americans. So we'll probably see they probably change the opposition there. So this could be US versus Japanese, but I don't know which side is what, or it could be something completely different. So yeah, usually Op 4 is the Soviets, and Blue 4 is the Germans too. So it's something to, I don't know, it'll be a surprise. Let's go for that. But anyway, the game mode is going to be sector control, but in order. So Op 4 have to hit Sector 1 first, then take that, then Sector 2, then Sector 3. How the sectors are taken is if there's no one in the sector and Op 4 enters the sector, or if there's people in the sector but the attackers enter with a number advantage, the sector starts counting down from 90 seconds. Once that timer reaches 0, the sector is taken and can no longer be captured, and Sector 2 will activate. If at any point that countdown's going down and then the attackers lose the number advantage, i.e. Someone gets knocked unconscious or killed, someone leaves the sector, yada-da, the timer is then stopped and then reset upon the attackers gaining the number advantage again. So let's go ahead, hit our commands here, see what we are in for. And Blue 4 is going to be spawning all the way back there. So it looks like the Op 4 force is going to be Japanese here. And the Blue 4 force is going to be American. Oh, no, it's a Lee Enfield. British. They're going to be British. All right, so they're getting the Burma kits out for this one. Anyway, with this being around, let me go ahead and put the prediction up for you guys and set it for 15 minutes. Who will win this FNF match? Blue 4 is defending, Op 4 is attacking. That seems to be the norm.
Send in GOAT Team 6.
And let's go ahead and put that poll up for you guys.
All right, they're going to do Delta?
It could also be Anzac, but usually when I see these kits, it's usually British, but it could also be Australian. Depending on the clothing, it's hard to say. But Dark Horseman, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario here. Blame summer holidays, that's fair amount. I'm not complaining about it, I'm just saying it'll be interesting to see these numbers at the point they are at. But otherwise, let's go ahead and look at our mission information here made by Lusod. This is the Battle of Jitra, was fought between the invading Japanese and the Allied forces during the Malayan campaign in the Second World War from the 11th to 13th of December in 1941. The British defeat compelled Arthur Purcell Percival, excuse me, to order Allied Aircraft Station Malaya to withdraw to Singapore. Credit Wikipedia. All right, they're using Henderson Airport for this one. Otherwise, already went over how the ad sector is going to go. Variables for this round, it's still going to be your standard 15-minute save start, 50-minute round. Maximum view distance, a click. No magnified optics or NVG equipment because it's World War II. And the defender build point totals is 125. However, additional kits on Blue Force side have E-tools so they can dig more trenches quicker. Medium anti-tank isn't going to matter because I don't see an Echo squad on either team. Though I do see AT kits. But it looks like that's just a light AT, so we'll move to that. Anyway, Blue 4 uniforms, to click back at some of these guys, are going to be your jungle uniforms for the British. Malins based off of a kit by Maz. Gotcha. Loadout's going to be Lee Enfields and Webley revolvers, Bren guns for the Alpha Bravo Charlie auto riflemen and the Delta machine gunners, and then crew and aviation get a stand. All right, crew served weapons, nothing. Assets, nothing for Blue 4. Op 4, looking over at Op 4, they're going to be your Japanese uniforms here. Loadouts are going to be your Type 99 bolt action rifles, the Artista, I forget the name, it escapes me, but something like that. Type 14 handguns. And then we're going to have their two LMGs, which I think are really just carbon copies of a Bren gun, but the Bren gun's also a copy of something else that the Czechs had, but, you know, the 30-round top-feeding gun. I'm going to be honest, the Bren has a bit more stability than the machine gun that Op4 is using, speaking from personal experience in using these assets previously, but it's the Type 99 LMG, and then crew and aviation, and I would assume leadership also get the Type 100 SMG. Nothing on crew served weapons. Their assets include the M252 mortar, where if I remember correctly in the roster, they had 5 smoke rounds and 17 or 19 HE rounds, so that is going to be effective. Let's see if that mortar is used effectively otherwise. Starting at Op 4, since we're down here, we got Puma leading. Malin's going to be the platoon medic here. Vagrant leading Alpha. Looks like he's merged all of Alpha together, so it's Kabubi Face, Oddball Kissing, Waldo, Zoni, Goblin, Mike, Ungrim, Rookie, and Zevik. It looks like the leadership positions have the submachine gun. Vagrant, though, has a bolt action, but I'd be surprised, or I wouldn't be surprised if he also had rifle grenades with that weapon. Pro Hunter leading Charlie, Lusode being the 2 IC. Every squad has a marksman role built in the squad here. I'm trying to see where that marksman is. We got one right here. But looking at Lusode, I guess he gave his scope to someone else, or he took it off of his gun. Camred in Charlie, William Thompson, RB, and Yano. And then we've got Pierce leading Delta, and he's merged everyone in Delta together. We got Takot, Bar, Snajapair, Knowledge, Davik, Bemb, Elliott all together. Gamma 2, I believe, is going to be the mortar team, and we have Bayant playing the mortar, so the mortar is actually going to be used properly. That's awesome. And then someone else jumping in. They are still unknown. We'll check back later. And then we got Riwi and Delta 2 who's going to probably join up on Pierce. Anyway, looking over at Kiri. Kiri as a leadership guy has a Sten. He's going to be leading here. Swola being Alpha's lead. Gordon being the 2 IC. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if he got a few rifle grenades for that weapon. And then we've got Major Khan here being the marksman. Wheaton leading Alpha. Ash, Arcor, Bates, Banks, and Sablon under him. Omni leading Bravo 2 with Tomler and Nelm. I don't see a Bravo 1 or Bravo. Actually, no. So they're all part of Bravo. My bad. So no Alpha squad. And then you got Charlie. He's got Wonder, Lolo, Tymek, Kermit, Depso, and Albin. All together, I'd assume Depso is the leader. Alexander leading Delta with Misfit as the medic. Patriot, Olaf, and Huel being the machine gun team for this group. Blam and Lolo being the Delta 2 machine gunners with Charlotte, and Dinoco being the assistants. I do not see... Oh, okay. So Iander's the mystery person from Scandi Recon joining in on the Bay triplet here. But I don't see any Scandi Recon or Pepega Pirate players other than Iander. Interesting. That's rare. I see Cat's also trying to connect too. I know he's part of Scandi, but not a lot of heavy hitters here, so we're going to have to see how everyone goes. But, yeah, no, small scale. Usually I get worried when I see small scale FNF missions because that usually means Scandi or Pepega are going to dominate, but they're not here tonight. Yeah, Puma and Malin also part of Scandi, but they're all kind of scattered around, so... Huh? We'll see how this goes. But Brawlo, thanks for that 10-month resub, broski. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. So let's go ahead and start looking at the sectors here. Sector 1 looks like it's just this little village here with a built-in trench line, but I don't see any blue 4 coming down to make an attempt to defend it. There is also a minefield right down here, some ruined trees. I like this. And I wonder how this sideways tree was made, but all right. And then we got a small little minefield over here right in front. Okay, so we got some AT mines in play. I think that is it, but all right. That's marked for everyone, but I don't think Op4 has any vehicles to trigger those mines, but maybe if they put the mortar on it, right? Otherwise, Sector 2 and Sector 3 are just these defensive areas on this bridge. So we'll see how things go. Otherwise, I mean, I just see Op4 hitting this AO and then sticking with the southern tree line and then pushing in. They don't really have the force to do a pincer attack, so I think we're just going to see a dip like this, and then Blue 4 probably just going to stick around this forested area right here, see where Op4 comes in from, pull back, and then probably hold both of these AOs at the same time so they can give overlapping fire to each other in coverage. So if Blue 4 plays this smart, though, they want to have at least half of their force back here, which is only 15 guys to overwatch the other part, and then the other 15 can just drain infantry or potentially do a flanking attack as units come in. I really don't agree with positions like these, though, because all they're doing is giving cover to Op4 when they come into attack. So we'll just have to see how things go. Pierce is not leading, but I'd love to see Delta do a bonsai charge. It's going to be costly, but yeah, it'll be funny. Hey, Liru, do you know how to speed up a Steam download when you're already... Shark, at that point, the bottleneck is probably Steam, because Steam doesn't always have the fastest download speeds. I know I get throttled on Steam a lot, because I have gigabyte internet, and it works really well, but, you know, some services throttle that, especially FTP services or whatnot. So you're kind of just SOL on that front, unfortunately, broski. But otherwise, we'll see how Blue 4 decides to defend, and we'll go from there. You can also always open Task Manager and just Alt F4 all the Steam applications to reboot it. Sometimes, you know, that can help.
Additional channel, click that.
So I'm listening to some Blue 4 guys here making their plan.
Oh. And then the way that you queue it is you hold left control and then you hit T for Tom.
Wait, fuck, again.
Okay, so...
I think they're going over T-FAR, alternate channels. I'm trying to find someone giving their plan out. But yeah, I'll be covering all of FNF tonight.
Actions on contact, you're just going to lay down a base of fire
and then Bloodwing's going to get home around 7 p.m. in about 4 hours, and I might be able to do another stream late at night after she goes to bed.
You have a radio?
But I've got the whole evening planned for her and whatnot, so...
You wanna split up like yellow is top, blue is bottom? What? Yeah.
I think they're talking about hitting this AO.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do it like that, you can beat my yellow beats my left and blue beats my right.
I'm gonna do a mark there.
Yeah, because she's coming back, so curfew's going to be in effect again, right?
At least until we get to the real objective, which is Sector 3 and 2.
That sounds good.
Most likely, there's not going to be anybody at Sector 1, but if there is, then we just have to charge in there and
or
kill
trust
everybody.
an ambush element.
Do you have vehicles?
Now, no, we don't. And now, in the case that I die, just when you get to Sector 1, you need to go south. You can't go, like, across this way, okay?
Yeah.
That way.
So Op4 is doing exactly what I
move
predicted them to do in this scenario, but they just realized they got 5 minutes left, so they need to be moving down to the border so they can immediately start moving in. So you'll see all these guys start moving out momentarily. But yeah, guys, ever since I got back yesterday afternoon, you know, we did a few streams, had some fun. I've slowly been going through everything and compiling what we're doing for this month, and oh my god, we have a lot of cool stuff planned. Full-on tunnel missions, an SCP facility, some stuff that I can't even talk about legally right now, but everything's coming together. And if it continues to be like this, I think by August and September, we'll finally have some good front logs down. and we'll be expanding on some topics that I've teased that I've wanted to do, but I'll actually finally have the time to do. So I'm excited for everything that's coming. But yeah, this weekend, a lot of Starship Trooper stuff. Both something on the ground tomorrow and the finale op, and then next Sunday, we will have, I think, the final Starship Trooper op, or something related to Starship Trooper bugs that I will be doing at least, you know, and then not touching that mod again for another few months.
Might have went AFK right before we left.
So we got Op 4 moving down. I think they're going to get probably online over here and then move across. They got 3 more minutes to do it. But yeah, oh man. Black Templar stuff, that is front log literally to 5 months at this point between what we're doing with Lingor and what we're doing with GOS Daraya. But I gotta get a new schedule formalized with them. But it's gonna be a lot of Zeusing going forward. At least 8 mission files a week. Actually, no, 7 to 8. But that can also get up to 9 depending on if it's MCO. Which, funny enough, actually, it's going to be up to 10 because for the last weekend of July, we're going to be doing both the MCO and an official SOG Prairie Fire op. Back-to-back Saturday and Sunday, so that's going to be awesome. Antline, I don't know what that means. Actually, no, you're talking about helmets. I don't know what a Masca helmet is, but I know what an Alton is. Alton saved my ass a few times in DayZ, because people like to plink at me with handguns, but usually against rifles, it doesn't really work out. But yeah, also, we're going to have a lot of extra PvP match commentary stuff between a Polish community and a one-off. I'm not sure if you guys remember a few years ago, I teased the idea of having groups of artillery and groups of spotters in a forest trying to find and kill each other. But I could never get the player base for that. A community is finally running it. I think on the 11th of July, I need to go reach out to their leadership. It's being run in Group Adler, the guys that made the Trench mod, as well as a few others. And I'm going to see if I can go spectate it. So again, a lot of good stuff going. And then we'll be trying to get back into DayZ this month. I want to see if I can finish up the Darktide soundbite, so I've had to move that to the back burner. But I hope to get into that next week.
Why are we walking like this? These stupid stuff. Like, man, it's shit.
These guys are right on the border, ready to move out. I got a few more guys at spawn. We'll just be watching Op 4 go in, because Blue 4 is going to hold right here. So there's not going to be any contact for at least 15 minutes, because Op 4 is going to be spending a lot of time doing maneuvering. You know, it's funny, in my backyard right now, first off, I can't really see much because Canada's on fire again, so everything's smoky outside. You see right here, he had a grenade rifle adapter on the front of his gun. So he's got rifle grenades to work with. Those are going to be great, really effective. But I got a cooler in my backyard filled with ice, boar meat, and apple cider vinegar. I can't wait to cook that up this weekend.
Okay, keep going.
But it's going to be a nice casual stream because I've been up all morning cleaning up the house. I had, the official count was 107 different people DM me on vacation. Half of it was, hey, enjoy your vacation, or hey, you know, how are you doing, blah, blah, blah. But the other half was all work related. I'm going to be at least working with 2 dozen different communities in July. 2 freaking dozen. And then now that I've got a few people working under me too, for some really advanced stuff, I got to keep them all updated on everything. It's been I haven't been this busy in a long time, but at the same time, I'm also able to just sit down and chill for these types of streams, man. Ah, Shark, that sounds awesome, man. Alright, so Blue 4, again, we're not even seeing any reconnaissance forces here. They have a two-set line between the back line and the front line here to overwatch this open field. You don't really need that many people overwatching this area, because it's a given that they're not going to charge this open area. There's two places they're going to come from. They either come from the south or the north. Maybe somewhere along the extreme border they might cross the river and come around, but at that point, that's why you want to evenly hold these sectors, so when you find out where Op4's attacking from, you just hold and then have the other side overwatch and engage. You don't have the manpower to push things out, but Op4's force here is really spread out. What I'm willing to bet, though, is this front force is going to basically check Sector 1, see if it's under contact, and they're leaving this extra room so that if they find contact at Sector 1, this force can move around and flank from the north. This force can potentially come around and open up another flank from the rear, cut off any Blue 4 that come in. But how this is going to play out is this force is going to go up, see there's nothing here, maybe trigger the mines just to make me laugh, take the sector, all while these guys become the new front line or set up a blocking position to prevent any ambushing, and then they're just going to continue to move on to Sectors 2 and 3. Yeah, only 60 people. It's very light. I'm pretty surprised about that personally.
Okay, just check
But at
it.
the same time, this usually happens for World War II stuff. Oh yeah, and then like 5 different people DM'd me about the new Spice and Wolf season. It's a remake, but ah man. I still, after I put Bloodwind to bed tonight, I still need to reach out to, I think, I wrote it down on this sticky note, like 7 or 8 people. Speaking of sticky notes, let me also set up my FNF. Not sound bites, clips. So I can go out and edit those out later. How do I fix stream bitrate in OBS? You have to set it in individually in both streaming and recording. Recording bitrate, I think I have up to like 25,000 or something. I forget the exact numbers. Streaming, I put up to 6K though, because Twitch lets me.
Are you like a milf sim nerd now?
And then audio, you can also set the bit rate for audio in a separate section. I just, again, forget where, but I can't play around with the settings because OBS won't let me. And plus, I don't trust myself to not nick something while I'm streaming and break OBS, because I did that once. It was really embarrassing. So they might be waiting here actually to let all their forces regroup. I thought they had that spread on purpose, but it turns out they might have just been completely disorganized, which is even funnier.
It's 8 round, 22.
22?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm kidding, it's 8 moments.
Ooh, we got nice grenades though. That'll be fun.
8mm can 2-tap people, by the way.
There's a few different good guides on the internet. Just make sure you don't rely on one, because things also depend on how far you are from the Twitch server you're streaming, and your latency can also be factored in. You just gotta pretty much try a few different things and then, you know, experiment and go forward. I think I had to cycle through 3 different sets of settings before I found the one I liked that did its job, and then I tried the 4th and realized it was worse, so I just went back to the 3rd, called it a day. Should just napalm the force and call it a day. I don't think Blue 4 has access to such a device. Yeah, Op4 moving up. First 5 minutes burned, they regrouped. Next 5 minutes are going to be spent scouting the sector and then sending forces in to capture it. It might take another 5-10 minutes on top of that, so 20-minute mark will finally have contact. Falcon, if you're here, can you just time out Zam for 60 seconds? Thank you.
Oh, there you are. I thought I lost you.
No, I was just put out.
Yo, radio check, radio check.
I haven't had time to check the mods devour. There were 20 other things I had to do after, and then I just crashed for 10 hours. Because I had spent the past 3 days only getting 2 to 4 hours of sleep because I was hunting. When I wasn't hunting, I was either helping people move a bunch of stuff from area to area, horseback riding, or out driving.
Somebody do me a favor and delete that ambush mark off the map. My delete key doesn't work. Thanks.
Done.
I'd say I think I'm going to be caught up with everything by Sunday at the rate I'm going at. Factor in additional time for, you know, Bloodwing grabbing me and wanting to go do stuff. And I'm going to say this. If you've never ridden a horse before, it's been a long time since you rode a horse, and that thing starts trotting or galloping and you're not ready for it, you don't know how to buck your hips with it, it will absolutely destroy your thighs. Which, you know, if you're in the cowgirl position, and for more than a few minutes and you're not ready for it, it will also absolutely destroy your thighs. Oh my god, I was sore as hell yesterday. So it looks like these guys are setting up a blocking force as the rest of the infantry are going to come around and do the direct assault. They're not really in a good spot to actually put pressure on the AO. I think they're just here to deny any potential ambushing force that comes in. Sorry for the wind being so loud, that's just part of this map. There's an update for Tanoa back in like 2019 or 2020, and it just murdered the wind for any map that was based on Tanoa's infrastructure. And there was never a fix made for it. So yeah, we're just going to have a squad come up here. Again, the mines up here are only some AT mines. They're not actually anti-infantry. Unless there are some hidden infantry mines here, but I don't see them. As you can see how these stick up like that, but nah, fam. Do like the little improvised barricade there, but let's watch these guys come up.
We got the houses up front.
If I were to bet, these guys are the mortar team.
Turn this PC on, sorry.
Yep, so you see one of the weapon backpacks for the mortar there, and then the smaller backpack.
Hold.
Yeah, Shark. It's what we call a skill issue. Yeah. Someone that hasn't ridden a horse in 12 years would definitely have a skill issue for riding horses. Because I don't have the time to develop said skill, goober.
There shouldn't be anything friendly in front of us.
Oh, that sounds fun, Ark. What's the chance of Op4 seeing the mines and shooting them? Slim to none, but it still wouldn't be the dumbest thing I've seen in Arma, so it's possible. I just don't think we're going to see it.
Blue team over to the right of the formation.
Yeah, networking. It was a blast having to scrape up your brains on the side of the road and put them back into you with Ace because you seem to kept getting headshotted multiple times. 7 evulsions to the head. I found you on Fatal and I still somehow saved your ass twice.
There's no one here.
Alright, Op4 doing a pincer attack into the zone. This area is a little risky because if there were defenders, this is an open area. They could have gotten slaughtered, but again, there's no one in the zone. Too isolated for Blue 4 to risk sending personnel over.
Gather up. Gather up. Charlie, gather up.
Send in goat team 6.
I need a medic.
Drunk, thanks for giving Ark a sub.
Alright, let's
Hope you
go.
both keep enjoying the
Quickly,
ops.
we don't have much
Hope you get
time.
a nice kick out of this scenario.
So now we're gonna continue moving southeast a bit, get to the road, and from there we'll push along the road east
They're talking about
until
getting on
we
this
get the
road.
river. And then at that point we'll be moving north. You see it all on the map, but please, everybody should know what they're doing now. I'll be taking point following behind me.
So we just said till the river and then moving
Nice.
north. They don't need to do that. They only need to go down here if they intend to cross. I think what they mean to do is this, or they're going to push on this road. But then again, you want to have the tree line on you. There's Sector 1 being captured. You want to have it on your left between you and the enemy so you can then come around and then get into this position and cross forward. So a little bit of a poor way to explain it. Again, I hope they're not marching all the way down to here because that would be pointless. You got to push up to here and then go. So I think they mean maybe as a waypoint marker, follow this dirt road, you get to this this crossing, then go north and then follow that road up. Op4 definitely has the manpower to not only push from here, but potentially cross a squad over like a third of their force since it's 30v30. Have 20 people push here, 10 push there, and overwatch and cover. Because especially since Blue Force opted to put everything on this hill, that 10-man team can go around, take Sector 3, and start harassing Sector 2, force Blue Force to pull back, and that 20-man force can then stampede.
Stay in this line, and don't call them behind me, but stay in this line as we have now.
Zam, it's sad because I know you're referencing a South Park episode with that comment about the dolphin. Dolphin and whale. Oh my god. So the mortar team's now on point. Yeah.
Explain this logic.
As I brought it up.
Wait, what? Why is the mortar team the lead?
Badass birds.
Cool, bro. I guess.
Basically, we're gonna fire off all of our mortars, and then from there, we're gonna maneuver in with the rest.
Yeah. You never fired mortar point blank?
So we just had one of the submachine gunners discharge. I don't know why. Yeah, meanwhile, looking over at Blue for them, they've just dug massive entrenchments. Any entrenchments facing over here are going to be fine. These are pointless because Op4 is not going to attack through this open field. I know it's FNF. I know what we've seen Pierce do in the past, but there's no way in hell. They just get cut the hell down, so it's not really... Literally just have one guy with binos and one machine gunner and set everything else to the side. And if you do see shit coming over, then you can call them, but... Ay. It's just a waiting game. Pierce is not in charge of this mission, no. He's only squad leading a squad in Op4. Also, what are the numbers for the bet between Blue 4 and Op4? I'm curious. I would have honestly voted for Op4, considering Bayan is the mortar gunner, and he's usually really good, so we'll know where to land his shots. But Blue 4 otherwise is in the defensively advantageous area here. Thought for having a 10 number advantage, it would probably be like 33 to 27.
Huh?
Numbers wise.
Alright. It's a shame I'm not allowed to shoot you in the face right now.
What? Wait, man, what the fuck?
What do you mean, what the fuck? Of course I want to shoot you in the face.
What did I do to you, huh, Cat?
Nothing. Exactly why I want to shoot you in the face.
He has a
Him in the
scope.
face.
I mean, his name is Kabooby Face. Anyway, this is standard FNF banter. Alright, so you got Op4 moving through here.
Mike, I think I'm a bit to your north. Okay, we're gonna start moving at heading 50 now. Okay?
Oh, I love watching
Northeast,
Pierce plays,
east,
but
50.
even
Let's
Pierce
go.
wouldn't march people in the open field. He would march people in the open field, mind you, but not one that freaking open. I also love that Op4 has decided to send their command over here and look at all this marked up position.
If they're defending there, they might also be defending
Your Mountain's voice.
who are like north.
They're combing the north right now. Actually, no, they're west. Got command right there, but they're perfectly hidden. Yeah, but Blue Force still has eyes on the open field, so as soon as they see... You guys are such trolls. I swear to God. You know what? How about you come into FNF right now? Type !FNF, download the mod set, come in, ask the ground command, and why don't you charge everyone through an open field? Why don't you have the balls to come and do it, all right? Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see what happens.
Carmen, where's the squad?
I dare you. Go for it. Nothing as. We're waiting for Op 4 to get into Blue Force spot. Are they actually... Yeah, no, okay, so they're going to, again, reach these crossroads and then start heading north. They're just using that as a waypoint, but they're staying deep in the jungle so they're not detected. Your graphics card for Arma 3 does not matter. It's your CPU that matters. Yeah, so you can see them sticking their heads up. Alexander keeps looking left and right on it.
Yeah, I see him.
In the open. Left, right.
Engaged by enemy.
What are you doing? You're actually baiting here. They're just in the open trying to bait Blue 4. I see why they're doing it, though. Okay, so let me explain the strategy here. Op 4 Ground Command has decided to run through this open field to try to pull all of Blue 4's attention north, while the rest of Op 4 comes in from the south. And it's actually working because half of Blue 4 is now looking into that open field, but they actually just hit. With blind suppression, they actually hit Malin. That's amazing.
Alan just died.
Imagine actually getting shot through a bush. That's amazing.
That was fucking bullshit. How the hell did I get
Oh, I just got shot down.
Oh my god!
Why did you do this?
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
That's a terrible plan.
That's a great plan. We're doing exactly what we need to do.
Mouth's a medic.
For us to distract.
Oh my god.
We did, hey listen, we did both the things we set out to do. We did recon, and we marked their position, and then we distracted them. We're on fire right now.
Alright, do you want a pack?
Sure.
They're gonna probably be coming after us though, so we can't say it.
Even better, even better. If they wander their way from the sectors, fucking hell yeah.
Yeah, I know, but we can't just be on here on our own trying to get killed by waiting. So let's see if we can cross the river or something. Get behind them.
Yeah, that's fine. Good idea.
Preferably go a little bit north so we don't run into the village.
You know, I'm gonna say it.
Just get shot.
I'm gonna say it.
Oh my god.
If Falcon were to do that, he'd get banned. Anyway.
Okay. What? Where?
Anymore.
But again, this is a valid strategy of having ground command run off and run not only recon because they have the long range, but also distracting Blue 4. This is a very valid strategy. It's just, you know, I've seen this done in the past and people get in trouble for it, so it's like, Anyway.
Let's try and get to the river then, and we can watch them from there.
Now, I'm going to be honest. FNF has changed quite a bit. Since
hold
all
for
of
now,
that, there have been rule
wait for
changes. I'm
Alpha,
not
try
gonna
to
be
get a
too
little
much of a
closer,
dick in those statements. I will put that out there, but I just find it funny.
You gotta remember, we can't like shoot people from here.
I just find it funny. Anyway.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I wish, though, in the future we see more people embracing this style of strategy. Anyway, we're at the 21-minute mark, and we're actually, no, we had contact earlier, but now we're going to have two groups actually try to kill each other here.
Sector 3, get accurate markers on the map.
מה זה רימון הזה נאמבר 36?
לא יודע. טוב, אומרים משהו, יש לנו סטמינה.
חכה, מה זה? דבר בשם עצמך.
I don't know what they're saying.
יש שם 10 אויבים, בואו. מעבר לנהר? לא, לא. תסתכל, תן פעמים.
So I don't know if these guys were shooting because they saw something down here or what. I'm waiting to hear the mortar fire.
Between 0 to 6400. Yeah.
First time what do you want?
No, I was just confused. I was like, where are you getting these numbers from? But like, yeah,
I'm glad that you guys know you're right. And the other one is Azimuth, right?
You're not even aiming the right direction, dude.
Yeah, yeah. The one on the outskirts of
No, it's a 252.
So it's like 68. It was like 6080, you said, or like maybe like 60.8.
60.8.
And what's the elevation?
Elevation.
For the mortar again?
For the charge?
Yeah, they're just suppressing their weapons. They're trying to pull people to look north. Blue 4, however, is opting to hold the southern side. This force is going to steamroll this small team and get a flank on these guys. They're making this too obvious, so they need to get a little bit closer and just take pot shots at them. But they're trying to mask themselves as a larger, or pretend to be a larger force. These guys might get sniped crossing the river. Woo! Headshot. It is indeed a nice day for a swim. They're all just gonna line up and wait for them to be slow crawling out of the river here. Did you hear him laughing as he came out of the river? Oh my god, he was laughing about it and he just... Yeah, your buddy's dead, broski. Ain't that scary? You hear your buddy laughing behind you and then you hear a scream and then silence. Oh, he's still calling to him. That's kind of sad. Anyway, I'm waiting to hear that artillery piece start firing.
If you want, you can add a little bit less.
Do 700 and then reel it back 10 each time.
Yeah, some smoke grenades here, but that's pulling these guys to look around. I think it might...
Bravo, is it enemies? What's happening?
I don't know. Get on the fucking radio and talk to Swallow. He's
No
saying you're
one's
shooting
talking.
Bravo 2.
Real quick. Mortars are way off.
Go for the
Way short. Tomer plays ring around the rosy and quickly runs away. Throws a grenade. Op 4 firing real close. Looks like they're trying to hit that fortification right there. Yeah, I guess the mortar doesn't know what they're doing. Got command throwing more smoke, more suppressive fire coming up to him. More grenades going out. That gets a knockout. This guy gets double tapped. Because it's Major Khan with a scoped rifle, and he's knocking out everyone he sees.
Still hot, still direct southeast. Southeast.
He's technically lone wolfing, but at the same time he came over with 2 other people, and those 2 people died, so... He's typing something in group chat, because I can hear the keys clanking. Lola over here, meanwhile. Just waiting with bated breath. Op 4, I think their ratios are off. They should have more people over here pushing. They've got too many people over here because this is going to create a bottleneck on the bridge. So anything that stayed here is just going to smack them.
It should have dropped down.
Cool. Honestly, they should have had it set up on the edge of the tree line. So possibly right here, and then they could actually see where those rounds are landing. Because I think, yeah, with no spotters, they're not going to know. That's a big mistake that anyone with a mortar in FNF usually makes, is they have no spotters.
We don't even know. I'm not even 100% sure whether we're getting shot by enemies or not.
I think we are.
Got Tomer still running around back here with the Beren, wondering where Op 4 is, but he could jump and eliminate all these guys.
In that direction.
I'll respect.
They're on yelling. They're not making any adjustments either. So I don't know if it's the wind or what, but it's not really helping them. Meanwhile, Kabubi somehow got all the way over here. I think Charlotte's tracking Kabubi here. Meanwhile, we got some grenades going up to Blue 4 here. And Yano gets executed by Patriot. Multiple shots to the back of the head, Hillary Clinton style. I'm gonna roll that as a suicide. Explosive traps going off as well. If no, thanks to a 22-month resub. Money indeed. Hope you keep enjoying the ops. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Wait. How do you have a -1 kill? Never mind.
It's my birthday.
Zagan, buddy, happy birthday. Everyone wish Zagan a happy birthday if you don't mind otherwise. Thanks to the 11-month resub. Hope you keep enjoying the operations, broski, and I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. I feel like Blue 4 is just gonna look over and plink all these guys because they're in the open right here. I just heard more new craters. No, they
got off and it got back on, I'm sorry.
So they somehow adjusted it backwards and hit the tree. And then they hit back onto where they've been hitting. My god, it's so off. Grenade gets a guy. Op 4's just getting destroyed here. Oh well, mortars are dead. Sorry, guys. Good plan, terrible execution. I agree. They should have more people across the river. They should have pushed to try to hit this sector before contact was made. Excuse me, they should have had more people on the mainland, only one sector, tried to take that position immediately in the opening volley, and then had people turn around and then push the main force over. Distraction was a little too obvious, but now they're coming in, and they're running through the open, which I guess they're doing now because they realized Blue Force tried to pull everything back, but Patriot... his shots are getting clipped by an invisible wall. Bipod the gun. Yeah, so you're doing the wrong charge number. That's a shame. More grenades going up to this position. If Puma and Malin can bypass Patriot, they can actually do a lot of damage, but Kiri's also back here. Lolo's on 4 kills. He's just picking people off that he finds. Tomer's gonna hone into these guys with those gunshots. Ground command v ground command. One ground commander dies and the other's knocked unconscious. That's brilliant. It's like a Liru level of aim, bruh. Yeah, when I have to pull my shots. The ground command showdown, yeah, right? Wonder if Albin hears those voices he's coming around. Sector 2 being captured because he left the sector. Here's the thing, if these two actually get 1 or 2 kills here, they can still win. These other 2 guys take it. These guys might now turn around and try to get into the sector. Looks like the mortar's been abandoned. This is still anyone's game, though, based off of the numbers here, because Op4 pushed and threw a bunch of grenades and managed to get quite a few kills. Kiri's back alive, though. And Op4, we got some good players back there. Let's do a quick check here. Vagrant got 2, Waldo on 1 at the moment. Most of Alpha got wiped up here, though. Blue Soda and Hermando's got 2. So what happened to a majority of Blue Force forces? Because there's a lot more skulls here.
They're in the, like, in between us and the sector.
Patriot on 2. Oh, there's 2 different Lolos. There's Lolo and Lolo. Lolo's on 6 kills and Lolo's on no kills. I see. There's the 15-minute warning. Tomer's on a single kill. Sablon and Wheaton got 2. Ash got -1. Major Khan got 2. Curie got 1. It's weird. Bar's trying to get Pirate Sandwich. Looks like he did get a kill. Op4 sent more people over. No, he didn't get a kill. I don't know then. Op4 reinforced. Here's the thing. Op4 could still sweep this sector because they can take that and then these 3 can push in. Wow, the entirety of, okay, no, so most of Delta reinforced. Bay got knocked out, but he's back up. 45 seconds. Pirate gets stuck in the texture and knocked away. Oh, God. And then the other Lolo blows a few Japanese players away. Timer is still going, no longer being captured because Blue 4 pushed it. And a lot of Op 4 just got annihilated. Rufy wakes back up. They are trading evenly. Blue 4 actually doesn't have the number advantage anymore in that fight. Intense bouts of little bits of action here. Lolo got killed off. Bar's moving over to the sector. Tomer's still running around. Charlotte's watching rear, but Lolo with 2 L's on, I think that was 6 kills. Seven. Roderick trying to fire up at Misfit. Olaf coming around trying to potentially keyhole B-Bar there. Bayant needs to come around. He's too cautious about his rear, though. Tomer, I think, just jumped a guy and got 2 kills, actually, with that burst. It is 4 versus 4. Lolo, you got 7, broski. That was a great job. I think you're the reason why Op4... Oh, look at this trade. Oh, oh, and he's gonna drown! What was that? Imagine getting knocked to the Shadow Realm like that. Oh! He woke up and got him! I think Blue 4 clutched it. But it's 1v4. Bar could still get the kills here. All he needs to do is channel his inner Adriano. I said it. I don't regret it. What's it gonna be? Here comes Charlotte. 3, 2, 1. Hey! GG. That's all of Op4 dead. There's just one guy bleeding out back here that was never fully mediced up. That got close. I really couldn't tell who was going to win that because it looked like one side had the number advantage and then they'd bounce back. And then the other side had the number advantage. It went nuts. I thought the grenade was going to drown him. And the mission switch. Do I secure my behind? Yeah, I got a cushion I sit on. It's quite nice. All right, Kokoda Trail. Let's go ahead and switch up our commands. I'll give that payout. Give me just a second, ladies and gentlemen. And on that note, thank you so much for joining me for Friday Night Fights. I hope you keep enjoying your time here. And let's go ahead and switch out our commands. Map is going to be Kokoda Trail. The Faces of War mod. Mission is going to be round 2. Where it looks like Green 4 is defending 2 sectors. Blue 4 has a 5% numbers advantage. And transport, while Green 4 has to M1919 turrets. All right, that's all changed up. Now let's go ahead and play the prediction. Who won that round? I have a shit memory. It was the defenders. All right. So yeah, that round, I'm going to be honest, I wish it was a little bit smaller, but I understand why they made it that large. Obviously, FNF isn't going to predict they're going to only have 60 people show up. Usually it's around the 80 to 100 range, but it's also the last week of World War II, so I'm not surprised. People don't always like it, but what can you do? Catching up with some DMs real quick. There's a few other people I gotta put aside because I gotta get to them later. All right, cool. Alright, I'm going to tab out and do some slotting real quick for tomorrow's Starship Trooper op. I got to also put up an announcement tonight for a Sunday meme op. I'm going to do something funny with New York involving Canadian wildfires and the recent ban on pizza kitchen emissions. I'm sure nothing bad will happen in it, right? Wink! And then we go to our normal schedule. So just doing some slot in my community for the finale. I got, looks like 4 people to add to it, keeping the 2 squads even. And then get all of these check marked. Excuse me. All right, so I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 open slots remaining. I'm thinking if I fill Alpha and Bravo, though, I'll unlock the Charlie slots and see if anyone wants to fill in that extra squad. Yep. All right. Dumb 4th of July stuff happened already? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Ah, yeah, I've seen that clip going around. That's a good one. But anyway, other operations coming up. We're going to be doing some Decon Commando stuff. I had Neko build me a carbon copy of FSB Marianne. We're going to be hitting that. And that's going to start our rotationary process of having the PvP plus EOPS on Mondays. Wednesdays, we're going to be finishing up the last ship campaign as well as running, I believe, on the 19th. The next Black Templar op, at least for the Wednesday, because the other one is going to be on the 9th, which is, I think, what? Not this weekend, but next weekend. That's on Sunday. Trying to think what else here. But we've got a 5-op rotation for the Black Templars. I'm either going to be doing 2 or 3 months with them this week, or excuse me, this month, but I need to switch them to a Wednesday, Sunday, Wednesday rotation. So it's like the first and last Wednesdays of the month, and then we put a Sunday in there, either the 2nd or 3rd. I'll talk to them about that. But between this month and next month, I've got 5 ops on GOS Daraya for them to work with. And then Lingor, I'm going to be honest, if I didn't have anything else for Neko to do right now, Lingor would be finished. It's a 5th of the way done, but then I stopped her, and I'm like, all right, we need to work on these other things, because let me vary you up so I don't burn you out because you already built up Daria over the course of like 3 or 4 days, 9 hours, yada-da. But after this other thing I'm having her work on finishes, and then she finishes up the SCP facility, I'm going to have her finish up Lingor. And then, I guess, figure out what else. I guess add to the Undead Assault map. And then maybe if there's anything custom for some other stuff, I can divert that to her. Who's on green form serves of World War II? Either British or US, and then Germans or Japanese are going to be on that. So it looks like they're going to have Australians be green 4, and blue 4 is going to be the Japanese. Alright. This is a nice map. Anyway, let's go ahead and put our prediction up. I'm going to do it a bit early. And I'm going to set it for 20 minutes. So, let's see. Who will win this FNF match? Blue 4 is now attacking. Green 4 is going to be defending. Put that up for 20 minutes. And again, Blue 4 is Japanese. Australians are green 4. This is going to be a 30-minute match. Just to take a village and then take this massive, what appears to be some sort of custom trench line. Whew, but let's see. We've got SCP ops coming up. I'm going to be working more on Undead Assault 3, trying to do a test stop every 2 months, as much as I can work on it. MCO's coming back at the end of this month. Another special SOG Prairie Fire nom-op coming out. I got some content for something that will start coming out, I think, by mid-July as well in terms of odds. I'm just not allowed to release any of it right now. I want to go give, you know, Daisy another crack, because servers reset. 5 days or 6 days in Fallujah. I need to go give that a try. There's a lot. There's a lot I gotta do. So like I said, we're going to be running anywhere from like 6 to 10 missions a week. Subnautica, I want to go back and finish, but other stuff came up, and I'm like, ugh, I gotta get it all done. It's life, though. Oh, Zam, did you clip Malin getting hit? And then Puma got hit immediately after he woke up. That was funny. I don't know. Again, there's a lot of large-scale projects I want to get into now that I know I will have the time to get them all done. It's just a matter of starting them. I agree with you, Malin, but it was even funnier that you started complaining about it, and then Puma gets hit in roughly the same exact spot you did, through a bush, through 2 open fields and a tree line separating them that was closer to you guys, and they still hit you with a machine gun, which just goes to show the power of machine guns and the difference of cover and concealment. Remember, guys, cover will save you from bullets. Concealment won't. Lolo, I didn't really focus on you because you were on the outskirts, buddy. I apologize. I was just keeping track of your kill count. I also love how this bike is upside down. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to round 2 here. Blue 4 is naked. Okay. Mission parameters here. This mission made by Banks. Background: Battle for Kokoda consists of 2 engagements fought in July and August of 1942. Forming part of the Kokoda Track campaign of the Second World War, the battle involved military forces from Australia supported by the United States, fighting against Japanese troops from Major General Tomataro Hori's Seas Detachment, who had landed around Buna and Gona in Papua mid-July 1942 with the intent on capturing Port Moresby, excuse me, to the, I thought it was Mosby, my bad, to the south via this overland route. First engagement took place on the 28th and 29th in July 1942 and saw a company-sized element of Australians attempt to hold the village from the advancing elements of the Japanese landing force. In a short firefight, the Australian company was almost encircled before withdrawing. Notes: Kokoda Trail is very narrow and treacherous track throughout the jungle. To successfully navigate, the trucks must be driven carefully. Basically, don't armor them, you goobers. All right, mission variables, 15 minutes to safe start, 50-minute round, 800 meters of render distance, because it's a thick jungle, you don't really need that far for rendering. No magnified optics nor MVG equipment. Defender build points are 150, which is 24 more than the default at 125. I don't see any Echo squads, so medium anti-tank doesn't matter. Blue 4 are going to be our Australian kits, excuse me, Blue 4 are the Japanese force, my bad. Malin made them based off of Maz from last year. They've got your Type 99 bolt-action rifles, Type 14 handguns for the secondary. All machine gunners and auto riflemen are going to get the Type 99 LMG across Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and Delta. And then crew and aviation and squad leaders are going to get the Type 100 SMG. And then there's going to be some guys that also get the Type 99 with the grenade launching weapon. Blue 4 has got some transport trucks and 26 old bicycles. Lovely. There's no one on Op 4. Uniform 4. Green 4 is going to be Aussie Pacific kits, so you got your hats and you got your helmets here. Loadout's going to be your Lee Enfields for the riflemen, Webley revolvers for the secondaries, Bren guns for all auto riflemen and machine gunners, and then Stens for the leadership and crew and aviation, but that doesn't matter. And then you also have Lee Enfields with rifle grenades for some of the classes as well. Otherwise, nothing on crew served weapons for them. Other assets are going to be a Skytrain, some refuel vehicles, some 1919 A6 deployable statics with, what's that number? I think 350 rounds total, 50 rounds across 7 boxes, 30 cal ammunition, 2 A4 Willy Jeeps, okay, and 2 transport Willy cars. All right. So imagine this is an airfield then. Nice. So they deformed this map and were able to make it. You can tell because trees are rendering in and out of my screen. But that is really, really nice to see Deformer set this up as an airstrip here. So really nice custom job. You got the vehicles in here with everything. They're going to be using transport to get back and forth between the AOs. Sablon has managed to enter the C-47. Fascinating. And then you have the village itself, which is right here. Malin telling him to stop screwing with the bikes. That is funny. So, Green 4, I'm going to be honest, they only have the manpower to hold one sector. I think the airfield would be a better choice, in my opinion, because you have these large ridges next to it, but I'm worried that they would go under the fallacy of having too many people on the ridge and not enough people defending, and Blue 4 can just charge in with smoke grenades and take the sector, but we see some fortifications being built, so we'll just have to see which path they actually decide to cover, and then you got the roadway all the way down here to the village. And then a lot of these cars with extra machine guns down. But again, the open fields and then having these machine guns hidden up here might be quite useful to fire down. But we'll just have to see how everything goes. Meanwhile, Blue 4 down here, we'll see what they do with the trucks and the bicycles. Let's go ahead and look over our roster here. So Depso is going to be commanding Blue 4, Timek as the 2AC, Albin as the platoon medic, Eric leading Alpha with Major Khan as his marksman. They get the scoped rifles. Banks leading Alpha 1 with Wheat and Ash, Pirate Sandwich, Ninja, and Swola under him. Alpha 2 mid led by Rookie with Ungrim, Zevik, and Kissing. Alexander leading Bravo with Charlotte as the marksman and Huel as the medic. Lolo leading Bravo 1, Kiri, Olaf twins, and Garav. Lolo, that is confusing. Lolo leading Charlie with 2 L's. And Wonder is the marksman, Pogo is the medic, and Kermit is a machine gunner. And it looks like that's it for Charlie. And the Delta has Puma leading Waldo, Zoni, Bands, Malin, Iander, and Rufy. I think Cass is also going to merge in. Pierce. Oh, God. Pierce is leading Green 4 here. Patriot leading Alpha with Mike as the marksman for Alpha. Omri leading Alpha 1 with Tomer, Neil, Vagrant, and Goblin. Alpha 2 being led by Bates with Gordon, Douglas, Sablon, and Norris. Pro Hunter leading Charlie with Hermanos, Thompson, Cameron, RB, Rodrigue, Fila, and Lusode under him. Charlie 2 probably going to merge under Charlie since Charlie actual has way too many units in it, probably from Charlie 1. That's got Bebin, Devik, and Elliot's under him. Snajapair, Rewi, and Nolish are under Delta 1, and Delta 2 has Yeno, Oddball, and Bar, so they'll probably merge together as a Delta group. Prediction is up. If you don't see it, refresh your page.
Right. Brilliant.
Nice.
There we go.
Now you're gonna wake up.
Here's the static, and it looks like they knocked Patriot out.
Engineer RB and 1 engineer Vagrant.
PLH.
Where is Vagrant?
Vagrant is there.
Alright, I want to listen to Pierce's plan.
Vagrant. Just speak loudly. Change your voice factor, and he'll come.
I'm on yelling.
Well, call him.
but no, like, you know, you keep working.
Keep working, god damn!
Where's Vagrant?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vagrant's there, but
Can we grab one of the 30 cal jeeps if they're not already divvied out? Sweet.
Who's yelling my name?
Vagrant, where are you at?
Roderick, go to the house. Roderick, go to the house down
Okay,
there.
sniper.
Herman,
Gather up depth, please. Get delta
are you
together.
doing something?
Maybe get delta together. Start digging in.
No.
Alright, Vagrant, you got any blood points left?
No, all I can afford is that.
Brilliant, that's fine then. Just keep digging in.
So they've spent all their build points. Looks like we have nothing on the village. They're just here to grab the vehicles and drive them up to this AO. They're going to hold this one. They've built a tower, a bunker, and now they're building fortifications around this position.
Alright, my guys are over on the hill. Yeah. Might need to get to
I
them
think
one
we're
more
gonna
time.
put, if we've got a machine gun, we can put that.
Well, just sit at that house right now until I get a plan for you. Because right now we're just working.
Yeah, alright, fair enough.
Tower's actually not in a bad spot. It's got good overwatch. It's just, you know, lacks being able to engage things high unless they fold in.
Yes,
Go ahead and look at blue for us, see if they've made a plan.
Basically,
Ande, that was my ass. Why the fuck did you do that to my ass?
We don't need melee. Shut up.
I'm not talking about melee anymore.
With the goddamn wheels.
It's wheels within wheels, man.
No.
Oh my god. Alright.
Yeah. Nothing complicated. Quite easy to understand, I think.
Are we going there, bikes or trucks?
So Charlie and Delta can take bikes, everyone else take truck.
Yep.
One more for logistics.
Huh?
You want us to go on the west road or the east road down south? Like from our
I'm looking
spawn-
over the AO specifically here because usually they draw markers when you're close to them. You can see it.
Yeah, you might need to just go through the jungle, or you can alternatively just go like this.
Jungle is not
up north.
good, right? So we have to follow those.
Yeah, you probably have to follow those, so just go north then. And then Bravo can go like this if you want to. Okay?
So what's the frequency for you? With you? That's a good question.
Let's see.
53.
Where did my truck go?
Check.
6 minutes.
Yeah.
Blue 4 will probably see them all lined up right here. The road that they're going to take following this trail is going to be a sharp left. Or, again, a lot of this AO has been expanded here. So if they want to expand and go into something bigger, they can.
What is going on? Where am I? I am so lost.
And the fucking staff here is insane going through here.
That happened. Yeah, Kapika, how you doing? And I assume we're gonna see Blue 4 mount up and start forming up on the edge of their perimeter sooner or later. What?
Go into the front with the bike, stick this one here that are not broken.
Tell me.
I think these bikes are just a death threat.
They're already here.
You guys not get on the bike away, please? That's kind of what we're trying to avoid.
There is a bike in here. Pirate.
I don't think they should use the bikes based off of what I've been seeing. I feel like if a squad gets bikes, they're gonna probably kill themselves.
Yeah, take a bike, take a bike, take a bike, take a bike. Good, yeah. We are just going on the front.
They're pretty sound, eh?
Just until mission starts, and then you guys can go crazy on the bikes.
You lazy balls.
Oh, your sword?
I wish you could pull your katana out while you rode these and hit people in melee.
Is either one or other two going first?
I would be upset too if Green
you
4
merged
lost to
with
this,
either
but at the same time, you never know. You know, I don't know what island specifically it's meant to be, wherever Port Moresby is. That's not the Solomons, that's,
Oh, that's either one. Bank.
Is that Guadalcanal? No. Somewhere in the South China Sea. New Guinea, that's it, yep.
Alpha.
Stop bringing the bikes near vehicles.
I'm just standing still. I didn't move shit.
That was someone going uncon. Jesus Christ.
It's an e-bike.
What?
So add that bikes for everyone in traffic.
Yeah, fuck you, cats. Get in the truck.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, let's.
I'm gonna say 3 people are gonna kill themselves with the bikes when the mission officially starts.
All right. Well, tell them.
And if Commander's smart, he's gonna forbid Blue 4 from using the bikes.
All right, thank you.
bikes again. So guys, this is down the road.
You know, Green 4's gotta be reading this and wondering what the hell is going on. Oh my god.
Okay, but guys, put your bikes and get what?
I don't know, whoever Delta 1 is needs to get in the fucking truck.
Ollie, I don't know. I haven't seen him release... I think I've only seen him release one thing tied to my Zeusing for his main channel, but he's been releasing other stuff. And that's because his algorithm's tied to releasing once a week, so I completely get it. So I don't know what he does with his footage, but I'm sure you could ask him. Honestly, I need to start weaning the main channel to releasing once or twice every week, so I gotta clear everything and then do it that way. So otherwise the channel just doesn't grow. But we'll get to that by the end of the summer anyway. The issue is I literally have a month's worth of content after a week. Alright, here we go. Let's see the bikes. Oh my god.
Direction, Lolo.
You're right. Barrett? Your bike doesn't look so good. Oh, no, never mind. Looks great.
Tour de France.
Right, left, to the left.
There's no one in that Vic. But there's no one. What happened? I see an AI marker though, so I don't know. I give up. All right, how's the rest of the player base doing on the Tour de France? Ah, man, they don't really have the uphill strength for these, eh? One of them broke their rear tire.
Wait. Quick Fogo. Ich liebe Fogo. Okay, but let's go food. Fuck it. Let's go food.
Well, that's for the enemies.
Do we keep going with the bikes? Oh wait.
I mean, fuck this map. Let's go food. Let's go food. Let's go food. Let's go.
Remember to turn your engine off before getting out.
So, bikes don't go over an obstacle, so we're going to go food.
Yeah, Ricky? Yeah? Yeah. Me too, buddy. Me too. What else just exploded? What? What's green 4 doing? No one's dead. I stand corrected. Many people are dead. I thought the bikes would be the problem, but no, Green 4 found a way to make it worse. I guess they accidentally brought a funnel web spider over. Maybe an emu. If you ever seen my ops with emus, you know how temperamental they can be.
Use trucks to boost them up the hill.
Oh, do they try pushing trucks into other that? Aye.
Yeah, I'm back, but I can't build on rocks.
It's alright.
Just build.
Did you see
But I can throw satchels downhill, which is good. Well, not satchel, I got tunnel blocks.
Yeah, I don't know, Ollie.
Build on the rocks anyways.
It's one of those jobs where it's new for me, so I don't know who directly streams or records yet. And there's so many people that some nights there's a lot of people streaming, and some nights there's not a few. I know Killcog has a lot, but...
Also, Pierce, they're definitely not going to take the trail, given that the section of the trail that I'm looking at is tilted about at a 60-degree angle on its y-axis. Oh my god, I see enemies!
You just said they're not gonna come down, and then boop, they're there.
Mark, Patriot. They're fucking walking along the trail. Guys, I've got enemies spotted on the trail. That section of the trail that we can see northeast. They are on the left side walking down. I marked them. Yeah, do it. Walking up on it and such.
Yeah, the player base isn't dumb enough to do it. Oh my gosh, they're actually doing it. Whoa!
Villagers up ahead. Battle line.
Oh no, Ollie, that was 2 ops ago. We'll see Killcog once a month. Alright, Sector 1's being taken because Blue 4 just entered the zone. Now you're going to have to see how they're going to bump from here to the second sector. Green 4 have half their force between a defensive line. Actually, 2/3 of their force on the defensive line because there's a big chunk right here and then 1/3 on the actual sector itself. So they're holding forces inside to take it. Green Force just blindly shooting into here, trying to find people. Looks like Delta on this ridge is trying to return fire. They actually got a knockout. And he woke up. So Omri got killed. Twins has been killed. I'm willing to bet he slid off the rock. And otherwise, we got some knockouts, but only grazing shots because they're quickly coming back. What are you doing? But...
Can you get in the bunker?
But those are friendly. But... You can't be that silly, can you? All right, I give up. I'm declaring this a cursed round, and we're gonna just go on from there. So Delta's gonna be getting on the edge of the runway here. Might actually come up and start flanking the rock.
Let's move into the trees southeast.
Yep, so they're gonna slide in right here. And then you still have these 3 on bikes back here, just in a combat zone. Ay, ay, ay. Devour, shut up. I like to try and pretend I have faith in people. Friday night space launch. Without a spotter at this range, the recoil of that weapon's gonna make it really difficult for people to find their smoke. This guy gets clipped in the leg as he pulls away. Rifleman going back and forth here. You got some grenadier rounds coming in. This guy get all the way up here and then die? What? How did Bayant get all the way up here and... Oh, that grenade's gonna get some people. Thankfully it bounces a little more, so it only wounds. And Mike still has no idea there's Japanese forces right next to him. This is the definition of tunnel vision. But here's the thing that might not actually come up. Well, I say that, but wait. No. No way. There we go. Yeah, now we noticed. Shoot him! Did you just miss it point blank? I swear to God. I swear to God. Did you just get shot by... You got shot from... Oh, no. Patriot got you. Okay. Here's the pitch. Gotta fix that zero. What am I watching? All right. Blue Force sending a few guys to come up and hit the flanks. Support team shooting at the infantry coming up. Patriot just playing King of the Hill at this point. Another grenade rolls down. Grenades being thrown over the ridge here, some on top. That's Routed Pro Hunter. Did you just throw a satchel?
Robin, you run too, I'll hold him back.
So we got green 4 panicking over here.
Guys, contact on the hill bearing 10.
Otherwise, you got the rest of Blue 4 now getting up on this ridge. Green 4 still have a few positions. That one guy that was holding them back, quote unquote, just got annihilated. Blue 4 out, throwing. I don't even know what the hell that was. That was a flame grenade of some sort. Trading evenly and falling off the ridge. Good God. Vila saw those guys and pulled back instead. He's taking friendly fire, though. Grenades being thrown around this ridge. Perfect drop on that guy, but looks like it was on the rock above him. People just whiffing grenades without realizing they're chucking them way too far. Look at that. Submachine gun game here. And then he gets tapped by Huel. Oh my God. All right. We need to see the double taps, otherwise these two can wake back up. But instead he's double tapping that one guy. There's a floating tree. Huel goes prone. Arby's gonna hit him. Got tripwire flares going off. Casualties are heavier on green 4 than blue 4, but blue 4 now have the high ground, are going to be suppressing. We're going to have to see which blue 4 force actually combs in. Probably this small team right here is going to start doing it. And Command is still on its way. It'll get into the AO eventually. But they're still coming on their bicycles. So yeah, they're starting to draw their handguns. We got a blue 4 smoke charge coming into the AO. This is blue 4 Delta. Lolo doing the dreaded circle reload. And there's Sector 2 starting to be captured because they have the number majority inside of it. Oh, but some well-placed grenades knock out a good chunk of blue 4. And now they've lost that advantage. More blue 4 charging. They're getting taken out by machine guns since they're running in the open. That machine gunner gets taken out. Lolo charges in, tries to get Patriot. What?
Banzai!
Oh my god! Lolo's just yelling bonsai! What the heck is going on? I think this is GG. So blue 4 with the bikes. And they're still coming up. Command's now in here too. Shoot him. Shoot him. That was adorable. Can that oh no! Oh, that cook-off. I thought it would get more blue 4, but they were smart. They heard the beep beep and they ran. I think Kabubi's the only green 4 alive. Can he channel his... Oh. I see. Usually I have to fully cast the curse, but... yeah. Lolo, you got 4, yes. Well, that happened. Jesus. All right. These rounds are going by fairly quickly, which is nice. Alrighty, we'll switch it over. We'll play some rounds, and we'll see how things go. That was just the sustained assault mission they have on default. They have that up for people just to chill around. This is back on Henderson Airfield, Battle of Dunbake. I think I pronounced that right. So yeah, today is all Faces of War related stuff. So let me go ahead and get this all sorted. Give me just a moment. So let's see. This is round 3, where... let me open up OBS and read super small text. Green 4 US. Well, I'm not going to put that because I don't know. So green 4 is attacking 3 blue. It's always sectors. Blue 4 has 4 type 92 static HMGs, while Green 4 has 2 and 3. What? Okay. And this is Henderson Airfield. Okay. Why not? See, because Green 4's attacking, but they're bringing in the 6-pounders and the... Yeah. I'll take it. There we go. All right, I'll be right back 1 second. I need to check if I have fry. All right.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Alright, I had a quick little bite. Just wanted to check upstairs, make sure I had everything ready to go. Bloodwing gets home in 2 hours. Third round of FNF should be done in an hour tops, and that gives me 1 more hour to get my mirepoix in place for everything. And I might do a few more chores around the house as well. Alrighty.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Ricky, thanks for the follow. Robert Weedgood, where do I know you from? Why does that name ring a bell in my head? Oh, right, the payout. Duh. Who won that round? I'm sure it totally wasn't a slaughter for any single faction, right? I love how the group memeing around with the bicycles was was the victor. God damn. You wanted to use them tactically? Yeah, right? Yeah, Green 4 lost a few Vics because they were trying to move them around. I honestly... I think that op was kind of messed up from the get-go in the sense of Blue 4, if they just did a pincer attack, hit both of the sides of the ridge that Green 4 needed to defend, they were SOL, and then the internals of that AO, I mean, now the attackers have a perfect ridge line to use to plink at them. So it's definitely a tougher one for them. But, you know, AOs where you have tree lines on all sides, it can be tough. Now, if the Green 4 ridge defense had some better placed grenades and were watching their flanks a bit better, then who knows? It could have turned around, but it's tough to say. Alright, final round beginning now. Again, if we have another stream tonight, it's going to be some mission dev or maybe some Dark Tide, but there's a lot. There's so much to do. I just checked my phone. While I was on vacation, I had over 100 people DM me about various things, and I told various ones, hey, DM me on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, and now the Friday DMs are starting to come in. And it's like, I love it. I absolutely love it. Let's go down the list. What else do we see? Okay, I like it. It's an Achilles sign with Zeus. All right. Or is that Ares? One of the two. Awesome. Scandi Recon. RBP. I like it. All right. Awesome. Yin and Yang. I hate it. That's cool. That's cool. Mid. Cool. 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 Fucking weeb. That was also pretty good. Mid. Cool. Or Yin and Yang. It's pretty nice. Fucking weeb. That's pretty dope. Is that a face punch? Yeah. Oh, it is face punch. Cool. Cool. I hate it. Real men gaming right there. All right. And then IDAP. Of course. Looking at our AO, it looks like the British are going to be attacking. All right. There's also some Green 4 boxes in here. I don't know what that's about. Shepard, I thought that I didn't see the R there for a second, and seeing this AO, I was about to say, I don't think that's a, like maybe this part right here, because you got the shaft and the balls. I see. Okay. Anyway. Oh, that is cool, Malin. So we're waiting on the brief. You're welcome, Nemesis. That's for all the Luton Jr. comments. So they're all selected, which means these are all AOs here. They have all these markers too. I don't know what they specifically mean, but we'll check it in a second. Devour, shut up, or I'm pulling my people from playing your op tomorrow. Just shut up. And again, I don't have anything else because Bloodwind's going to be back in an hour. I gotta finish tidying up the house, then we're gonna have dinner. I'm gonna hear all about her trip. And if she wants to know about mine, I'll tell her, and then maybe after I put her to bed, then we'll do some more streaming. Plenty of mission dev to do, otherwise I also got plenty of video editing to go do. Always have video editing. Endless video editing. Do I read her nighttime stories? Not technically. I write them, but that's something to talk about during the dev streams. Not for FNF. Anyway. Hey, Malin, we need to start the round. The chat's starting to figure things out. I know you're in here. Oh, I can put the prediction up. Blue 4 is defending, Green 4 is attacking. I'll set this for 20 minutes because they're taking so damn long. Awesome. Having a heartfelt speech? Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah, by all means. Damn, I wish you would have told me. Would have jumped down there and listened to it. Blue 4 is invisible. Interesting start for Blue 4. Oh, they carved this out. Nice. I think. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at the mission here. Mission made by Banks. Background: the Iraqi campaign in 1942-1943 was the first tentative Allied attack into Burma following the Japanese conquest of the nation earlier in 1942. Less than a week into the attack, it was stalled by a single Japanese company occupying a narrow front between the sea and the foothills of the Mayu Range, 1 mile, 1.6 kilometers, north of Donbaik, protected by a Chang, a tidal creek. They had constructed well-concealed and mutually supporting bunkers of timber and earth. The bunkers could not be penetrated by field artillery, and if British or Indian infantry reached them, the defenders could call down artillery and mortar fire on their own position. After 3 months of failed attempts to overwhelm the Japanese lines, the British sent in the first Battalion, the Royal Welsh Fusiliers, as a last desperate roll of the dice. It was a battle which should never have been fought. It was a hard thing to say, but it was, it is so. The last and final assault led by the Royal Welsh Fusiliers, and on that day they showed valor, which I think has rarely been surpassed. They stormed the position, they took it, and were on top of those bunkers, but they could not get inside of them. They stood there until, I'm afraid, most of them had been knocked out by the machine guns and artillery. As a place of sheer courage, I do not think it has ever been surpassed. Lieutenant General William Slim, Commander-in-Chief of the Eastern Army. Area of operations, a real-life battle was fought south to north due to limitations with building an arma, and for balance reasons, the Japanese fortifications are not impenetrable underground affairs, rather a selection of overground bunkers from arma and the mods. Notes: the mission is dedicated to Lance Corporal Joseph Banks, CCM, who fought in this battle. So, I do stuff like that. Whenever I do Vietnam stuff, I sometimes have a picture of my grandfather, so I completely get this. And I appreciate a tribute like that. That is pretty nice. So a lot of the jungle here has been carved out. They got the jungle on the southern sides. Then we have some green fort positions in here. I don't know what that's about. Otherwise, you got these bunker complexes right here and a large amount of open kill zones for Blue Fort to utilize. So that is quite nice. And then we got all this built-up positioning up here as well. And then some rooftop machine gun positions as well from those Type 92 HMGs. Otherwise, Sector 3 is one little bunker position right here. A little bit of a limited arc of fire, can easily be flanked on the jungle position. You got a rear bunker over there. Sector 2 is this position right here with a few bunkers to work with. And then Sector 3, or excuse me, 1 is this position right here. I got some blown out tanks and a footbridge right here as well. Very nice. You can see where they deformed a bit of the river and whatnot to add to the trench line as well, and they got artillery pounding this position. Neat. All right, game mode here is going to be sectors again. So if the attackers have a number advantage in the sector and they keep that number advantage for 90 seconds, excuse me, they take the sector. Sectors can no longer be taken once they have been taken by the attackers. They can't be retaken by the defenders, excuse me. If at any point the attackers lose a number advantage in the sector while it's being taken, the timer for the sector is paused and reset upon the attackers having the number advantage. In the event that either side is wiped, the opposing side wins. So if the attackers get wiped, defenders win, and vice versa. If all sectors are taken, the attackers win. If the defenders can hold on to at least a single sector by the end of the 50-minute round, they win. So with that said, safe start, set to 15 minutes. The round is going to be a 15-minute round, 5-0. Maximum render distance is 800 meters. No mag-fired optics nor NVG equipment. Defenders only get 50 points for fortification, so not that much. Medium anti-tank doesn't matter because I do not see an echo on either side. Blue 4 is going to be your Japanese uniforms. They've got the Type 99 rifle. They also have a grenadier attachment for a few guys throughout the entire company. They're using the Type 14 handguns. LMG is going to be the Type 99 for both Alpha Bravo Charlie Auto Riflemen and the Delta Machine Gunners. Crew and Aviation Squad Leaders, they get the Type 100 SMG. Their assets include a Type 97 mortar, a tank, 3 Type 92s, and a sit-down Type 92. I think these two are just for ambience. They actually get these puppies here. Otherwise, there is no Op 4, so we're going to skip down to Green 4. Green 4 are your British Jungle kits for the Royal Welsh Fusiliers here. They got Lee Enfield. Some Lee Enfields have rifle grenades that they can fire. Webleys for everyone involved to have a secondary. Auto Rifleman Machine Gunners are going to get the Bren, and Squad Leaders and any Crew and Aviation, but there aren't any, are going to get the Sten Mark IIs. Nothing on crew served weapons for them. They've got 2 6-pound guns with a lot of different ammo types. Oh, boy. I assume this is Ron, though, because there's no way in hell they gave him HEs after last week. And then they also have some Vickers machine guns, which are chambered in 303. Same as the Lee Enfield, but it's 2 250-round boxes for them. So we might see them carry them at the squad level. Otherwise, looks like Green Force spawning down here.
You're the Lancer Knight, protector of the bunnies.
Patches, thanks to a 12-month resub. That gets you the Lance Corporal badge. Buddy, let me know if you want to keep your Thursday slot, because you said that you wanted to keep Zeusing on Thursdays. We can always put a pause on what I do, and I can just play on the ground with you for a month, if that's what you want. Otherwise, I'll continue with the Halo stuff. But shoot me a message about that on DMs. That was something I meant to reach out and talk to you about. But you shooting that meme to me earlier reminded me about that. But nonetheless, man, thanks for all your support. Hope you keep enjoying everything with Pog. And, yeah, we'll get there when we get there. But it's whatever you want. It's your community. I'm just a guest. But as I was saying, we got the 2 6-pounders being brought down here. Rest of the infantry right here. I don't know where their machine guns are. Maybe they're in the field, or maybe they'll have to carry them in. We'll see. But AO like this should be pretty simple. We might have some forces moving up in the open. Field guns come up and they start pounding these positions. The rest of the infantry might come up, hug the jungle, and then push in through the little position right here and try to hit those bunkers. But it looks like all this green marker is actually to mark the jungle itself. It's not... Usually when I see this, it's this type of area where Green 4 can, like, teleport in. So when I saw this originally, I'm like, what does that mean? But, no, that's just that. So otherwise, it's a very, very open map. Well, otherwise, this is round 3 patches, and Luso's going to be given the plan. Also, I haven't gone through the roster here. So Depso's going to be commanding, Timex going to be the 2IC, Patriot's going to be the platoon medic, Lolo with 2 Ls is going to be commanding Alpha with Wonder, Pogo, Kermit, Pirate Sandwich, and Wombat under him, as well as Twins. Rookie leading Alpha 2 with Ungrim, Zevik, and Kissing. Iander leading Charlie with Puma, Cats, Malin, Bant, Wise, Roofy, and Zoni. Alexander leading Delta with Misfit as the medic. Delta 1 has Huel, Charlotte, Kiri, Lolo, and Sam. Looks like they, no, Sam, excuse me, Olaf. Looks like they grabbed all 4 machine gun rolls from Delta and a single assistant to work with them. Luso's going to be commanding Green 4, Bates leading Alpha with Vagrant as the marksman, Harrington as the medic, Norris leading Alpha 1, Sablon, Soyboy, Brav, Douglas, and Gordon, Ash leading Bravo with Wheaton as the marksman, Banks leading Bravo 1 with Eric, Swolef, Ninja, and Major Khan, Charlie being read by Rodrig, he's merged all Charlie together to have Thompson, Cameron, Pro Hunter, Philo, Waldo, Hermanos, RB, and Solomon's with him. Pierce has merged all of Delta together, he is leading Ben being Elliot, Davic, Kabubi Face, Snatchbear, B-Bar, Nolik, Mike, Goblin, and Emi Azuki. Yay. Yeah, we're probably going to see some more World War I-esque tactics with how open this is. Definitely with a lot of no man's land, but Green 4 is literally going to have to go around from the south. Or we might see an open field charge. It's hard to say, but they do have these open guns to potentially work with, trying to snipe stuff from the side. And they got these Vickers to work with, which I guess they'll bring as gun crews and potentially, again, just move through the open and start hitting open areas with them because they have a lot of ammo in them. So we'll just have to see how that goes. Also, Drunk Firebear, thanks for giving the weird sub. Hope you both keep enjoying the operations. I do hope you get a nice kick out of this final round of FNF.
Alright, so we're moving due southeast. We're splitting off here. Basically not splitting off. We're moving up to Sector 3 on the southern side of Bravo. Delta will be following behind in command, and we will attack Sector 3. Then, after that, we will move to the other side of the river. Okay, so to the eastern side of the river. We'll regroup accordingly, and then we'll move up to Section 2. For now, that's what I have. Hopefully after some more action and intel that we get from we will take appropriate action. That's it, boys.
Your mom. We're not surviving Sector 3, dog. That's all I'm saying.
Bro, you think we're surviving any sector?
I was there on Sector 3, bro. I was there.
Oh yeah, Booker Sector 3.
Yeah. Nah, I was never in Booker. I don't know what sector I was in Bucharest, honestly.
You never went to Bucharest.
No, I was. Where's the university? That's where I went.
Okay, don't go back anyway.
Dude, okay, not gonna lie. The moment I like stepped off the train, I looked at a bridge. Under the bridge, there was a gypsy that was taking a shit.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, goddamn.
Send in goat teams.
Hey, Sparkle, thanks for the 6-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the apps. Let me know in the chat when we're going to be doing stuff. Now, if I was Blue 4, I'm going to be honest with you. Sector 3. Take all the machine guns from Sectors 1 and 2. Pull away from the jungle where Green 4 can come around. Also, the water was... Why is the water missing? What? That's weird. And just hold this little bit of jungle. Cover the open areas and murder anything that comes through. That's all they need to do. So let's see if they do it. Green 4, just either do the Chad way, go in the open ground and try to pummel everything, or go through the jungle and then move south to north, and then just get caught in this kill zone. That's all they can really do. Maybe they can put the pack guns on the ridge and start shooting at people, but... Then Blue 4 is just gonna plink at him, so it's... Ooh. I don't know, Sparkle. What are we doing?
Yeah, fucking
What was the festival of,
fucking
though?
dipshits. Hate everybody who goes to festivals. I live...
Well, you sound like...
Why are they trying to listen to what they're doing locally, but everyone's just complaining? Looks like they got all these bunkers marked up, though. Why is Wonder drowning himself? Oh, is he stuck in the river? He might be stuck in the river. Should be down bike. Ah, gotcha. Oh no, we see kill zones all the time in FNF. Also, yeah, if the banks are too steep, it creates a current in the water that if you're swimming, you might get stuck in the middle, and I think that's what's happened with Wonder. So he's trying to swim up to see if he can find a break in the bank here. Otherwise, he's gonna be stuck here. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be really surprised if Blue 4 doesn't win this one, because this is a pretty easy AO to defend, but it is FNF. So anything could happen. Why? Oh no. Looks like he found a break in the river, so now he's able to get up here. There is a bridge over there. I think Wonder is river stuck. His best bet is to keep swimming up, and he'll eventually find a spot. If not, he can do the bridge and climb out. Or come into here and just swim out that way. Wait. So there's no water. Water's a myth. So this is an issue with Deformer, is if you deform too hard, you might break the world. Which is why I try to limit my Deformer use to small areas, because once you start really terraforming a map, it does break. In the area that you did all that terraforming on. Fun fact. I do appreciate the ridge he built back here, though. This is quite nice. Looks like Wonder... So the funny thing is he's outside of the spawn zone. Oh, that's because the round just started. Yeah, so we might need an admin to... Wait, no. No, it took my brain a second to process that. No. They're charging. They're charging the beach.
Yo, it was like of this crazy like Russian lady, and she's.
You have a tablet?
Snap.
You have a tablet. You have a tablet.
I have snap right now.
More crazy Russian lady. No, you need a
Hold on,
tablet.
I'm really intrigued.
I do it on my second monitor. I have 2 monitors.
You're gonna do it on second monitor?
No, but you have to. Okay, you have to lay down on like some.
Okay, get on snap.
Who's commanding?
Voice chat.
Lusod. What are we doing, buddy?
Ash.
This should be good. So remember when I was saying in round 1 that they would never charge a giant open field? Yeah.
Yep, so I'm gonna try to get this thing up here and lean it against the wall. Don't move away, get away!
You can stack it in the
Hot
ground.
Twins, could I please attempt to do something up here? Pirate, you might not be in the best spot. Yeah, that's probably a smart idea. Get your head below the thing.
Watch out, he's about to kill someone with a thing, and I think he's gonna...
See?
Yo!
So can you contact staff? I have a guy that is locked into the water.
Where?
Wunder is like...
He's talking about...
Let me try one more time.
Yeah.
Alright, Pirate, you can come up. Come up. I won't drop it on
you.
you.
Can do it as well, but I did it. I send a message. Yeah.
Thank you.
Wait, I wonder if I do it this way and it falls back.
Robert, I could have sworn you've been here before. I know you from somewhere.
Can you leave me the entrenchment tool, please?
Wait, give me.
You've played in a PvP
I've
thing.
got an idea.
That had to have been it.
Just build more trenches, just build
OFCRA.
more trenches going southeast.
That's
going
it.
south.
You play OFCRA on occasion.
It would be good. Listen. Where's Wombat?
I mean, all around.
Wombat.
Hold on.
Wombat.
You spinning.
South, most likely. Wombat.
Both Lolo and Lolo with 2 Ls are playing tonight, and they've been playing on the same team, and I know it's not been causing any weird issues for communication. No. This guy also got shot by Green 4 Marksman.
It works.
What do you mean?
Oh. Look in there.
It's a shame it's got a blind spot.
You're bleeding.
Here, you want blood?
You're bleeding.
Yeah, touch him.
I'll give you some blood. I traded a blood with you.
Here come the 6-pounders. Oh, his shots are massively overranged. This reminds me of the fighting I did during a Digby op in the Falklands. Very limited to no cover. Except for a handful of rocks. They're digging trenches as a fallback position. They got parts of the Vickers guns as well.
Hold it.
I don't know why we didn't do this in the first place.
So we got one squad routing.
Okay.
Just be aware of that.
that's what-
Always squad.
Maybe they do have HE.
What do you think?
Coming closer.
Yeah, try to push front again.
Okay.
So Green 4 realized this was a dumb idea, now they're going through the jungle. I love it. Pro Hunter, I can't tell if he's looting these guys or trying to medic them. And you still got the pack guns trying to hit these guys. These would have excelled if they put them on a more of a hilltop position, but I get why they put it here to limit what Blue 4 can, or where Blue 4 can engage him from. Now the rounds are going short.
I just don't see anything but fog out there.
It's just funny how they built this AO in the final defensive line right here. We're going to see Green 4 do a 10-minute flank around.
We have a bunker here, we could use that, I assume.
Let's see, Green 4 took 1 KIA. Technically 2, but I think 1 left the server, and I'm checking. Blue 4 took no KIA. Are you really magned up with your handgun, you goober? They're abandoning both field guns now. And now they're gonna go through the jungle.
Yeah, we're very far back. We're good.
we're supposed to be here.
Roderick, did I trade with you last round?
Yes, you did.
Oh, nice, dude.
On me.
Fila's all the way up here. Doing what? I don't know.
Oh, there is one guy over there. Really far away.
Logo got one of those kills. I think they're shooting at Pro Hunter. Maybe at this group as they're pulling away.
Pants over it. Just a little bit.
There's literally 3 machine gunners just chilling in this thing. Oh, I do it from time to time, P4. It's just, it's either a complete dud or the player base uses it to wipe everything early, which is why, I mean, I used to do it with Pog all the time, but that's exactly what Pog would do, so.
Yeah. I mean, we could pull back.
We'll see.
Not like we need to do that.
Devour, how would they get the grenade into here?
Yeah. We can sit like 5 to 10 minutes more and then fuck off back to the point.
Yeah, we'll be looking.
And then go and just keep west. If anything's up, just let me know.
Yeah, so, again, Green Force is going to be spending 10 minutes doing this new maneuver. A nade by drone. Alright, new Fallout. This is a World War II op. Which side has the drone?
It's funny that they, you know, just see a slight curvature on
The only way you'd get a rifle grenade in this position based off of its angle is through this little slit from the hilltop over here, which is possible, or you hit one of them with the rifle grenade, it detonates on him and he gets everyone else. That would be a very impressive shot.
And it's just, yes, they are this stupid.
Oh, Banks, what a dote. He got disconnected. He got respawned. He's like, I love you.
I want to Liru just for that, and the moment I feel like
he has at least a bit of it.
Oh, he definitely did. He definitely caught at least a bit of it of just murking that one guy or 2 guys. There's definitely guys who got other guys we hit, but I don't think we killed them. That guy just in particular got fucked.
Yeah.
It's just a constant reminder on the ridge line.
Yep, it was just a slight countdown and then just, what was it, 90 bullets in a few seconds just ripped through him.
Poor guy. It's the fact that we did coordinated so like they crested, it wasn't immediate, and it was like, oh,
yeah.
Full mag dump into one guy.
Did you hear that? That was east, maybe?
Carrie, you looking west?
I'm looking north.
What did you do?
Oh, look more west.
I'm looking where
I
the
can
guys
see him.
were, but I see them.
Southwest.
Southwest.
On the forest.
250.
Start shooting.
3, 2, 1.
Oh my god, that barrage of fire actually got one. That's amazing. Because that's exactly what they did to 2 guys back there. They just coordinated the fire and just... Between them, that's 90 rounds over the course of a few seconds going into a concentrated area. Another mortar round just went up. Someone got hit. Oh my, they just... No way. No freaking way. They just sniped Green for command with this BS. I love it. Ow! And then he gets sniped.
Did he fucking die?
Yes.
Free ammo.
Oh, going to his mods and then get out, okay.
Loot his mags and let's get out of here. I love it.
Holy shit, are y'all?
Okay.
Hi, do you need help?
No, we are away in this back.
Or did y'all take all the ammo?
The ammo, but I mean there was a mag, I think.
Just like 1 or 2?
I have all the magazines. I will get it to you later.
Here, can I just grab it out of your bag? I'm grabbing it. Do any of y'all need treatment? Oh.
Alright, through the fucking smoke and we're running away.
Oh, it will be better to go.
So yeah, Curie got 1, Lolo got 2, so that's nice.
Wunder.
This is round 3. Yeah, the rounds were quick tonight. Small infantry only with a few static machine guns for assistance. Got some machine gunners now cutting into here. These guys, I'm willing to bet they're going to come all the way to the low ground right here. And then push in through the river. Probably on the right side, so the river's already crossed, and then get right on top of this bunker. So the next direct line of fire, you see this medic, Misfit, trying to get some pickoffs on whatever you can see up there.
Okay, what's the azimuth?
These guys are going to quickly become the front line, though, but they got to... Ooh, this could help him out, though. Plus, his head's partially covered in the bunker texture.
They were at the...
I got Olaf back here overwatching. He's got the grenade rifle adapter for his rifle, too. What was that? Ash, I think, just slid off and killed himself on this little slip and slide right here. That's great. That's just great. Death by slip and slide. I love it. Hey, Dream. How are you doing? So we got Green Fort Delta now firing machine gun fire into here. Curie, I think... Oh, no. Wonder's also been picked off. Got his head blown off right up there in the open. Green 4 starting to cross. Drunk Fire Bear, give him Dream a sub. Thank you so much. Hope you both keep enjoying the ops. Dream, happy birthday if it's your birthday as well. And I hope you all keep enjoying the operations. Slipped on a banana peel. Where does Body go? I think he's been respawned for that. Because he just died to a slip and slide. Alright, but you got Green 4 now coming on the side of these positions. You'll have a bit of contact right here. Charlotte Lolo have moved over to be machine gunners here. So a lot of heavy weaponry to immediately fire as Green 4 starts getting into cover here. There is no Steve on tonight. I'm sorry to say, Sparkle. Now here comes the flanking fire. Sector 1 being taken. Someone got blown away. That was Misfit. Oh, and that was Charlotte up there.
fallback point.
Olaf just looking around. This rifle doesn't have the grenade adapter on just yet. We got some green forest starting to ride around the border here, hoping that no one will spot him. And he might actually get away with that unless Roofy's looking. But I think Roofy's busy setting up a shot right here instead. Green 4 really spaced out, though. I'm a little worried. You're seeing some guys as they come in getting picked off. Smoke grenades now going, so you might see a Green 4 charge, but with Green 4 so spaced out like this, I'm a little worried about their cohesion.
It's revenge time.
Lolo is still alive. What about Lolo? I don't see the other Lolo, though. Oh, wait, no. Okay, he's in Alpha. Again, I'm sure that doesn't get confusing. Wells taking the machine gun. Smoke grenades being popped. Roofy fighting with Flaninja here. Major Con and Swola might be in a good position to do some pretty heavy flanking if this sneak attack actually works. They're both Lee Enfield gunners, but their main goal is going to be to use their grenades to throw them right in Blue 4 defensive line and get multi-kills. That could change the game. Got some guys coming down the water route to swim into the river. Blue 4 pulling some forces back. This, though, I think they're going to burn the card by throwing some grenades on these guys. I think they're going to end up both going down. They might kill Roofy early and alert these guys. There's a lot of ways this can go, though. But Major Khan, I mean, he's set as a grenadier, so, or an AT gunner, which means he might have rifle grenades, and that's going to make it even crazier. I can't tell if he's being blue on blued, because the rounds are coming in close on him. Oh, they might have been shooting Huel here. Oh my god. Ungrim just killed both Olaf and Huel. That's brilliant. That is brilliant. Oh, but Sector 2's down here, okay. Amazing. Drunk Firebreath, thanks for giving Charlotte this up. Hope you all keep enjoying the operations and hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Grenades being thrown overhead over here, don't know what that's about. Swola's battle buddy goes down to a grenade. Swola is a demo spec. He throws the charge. That makes Bayant run for it. Roofy might be in trouble. I can't tell if Malin got that kill. Okay, he got the kill. I was about to say, he better not have just blown himself up with his own charge. That'd be pretty bad. Anyway, Blue 4's sparse front line that was trying to pull back got friendly fired. So, you know, nothing to see here, guys. Move along. You guys taking machine gun fire. They're after Norris's ass, but he pulls back, and there's a smoke grenade in between them. Damn, Shark. With that failed assault, I don't think there's any room for Green 4 to get into this AO. They're too spaced out. The numbers are too paltry, and yeah, you're gonna start seeing flank arounds, but now Blue 4 knows to look for that, and you see them getting knocked as they're trying. I have not Jinsalvi, maybe one day. Ooh. This guy's single shotting a Bren. Green 4 at both sectors. That third one's going to be the difficult one. Maybe we might see a guy sneak around and force Blue 4 to pull their defensive lines back, and then that collapse will allow Green 4 the end to actually run into the AO, but it's tough to say.
Been way too long since I was last here. Hope you've been well, my man. Hoping for more caster cursing.
Oh, there's always caster cursing Horizon. Thanks for the 35-month resub, Broski. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. Welcome back, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Ah, yes, the Overwatch fallacy. If you have a chunk of your player base on Overwatch, I'm sure they'll be supportive on the main assault. Thompson, I can't tell if... Okay, no, he's out of the water. I thought he armored himself trying to get out, but that was wrong. That Green 4 guy just got annihilated.
Alpha's down to 2 guys. We're pinned in Sector 2. From the north. Where's it at? Bottom or top? Somebody already took it.
Yeah, Green 4's too spaced out, unless we see Eric sneak in, but he's got people directly on the objective now, too. Oh, they're trying to take radios, too. Oh, no, that was a friendly that went down. He was taking the radio. Okay, gotcha. What is going on? I'm assuming they think this guy died because he got shot from the rear, and now they're all turning around and engaging.
I'm grabbing this guy's stuff, popping smoke and we're leaving.
You hear the voices too? Run! I think Eric's going for the objective. If he times a grenade, he'll be able to kill both of these guys and start trickling down the sector, but again, stuff's gonna turn around and get him in that 90-second mark. Overwatch fallacy. Which Lolo? 1 or 2 L's, Sparkle? This one usually has been doing pretty well the past 2 rounds. The other Lolo, he's on 4 kills. Someone just got shot. That was twins, it looks like. Oh, how the Lolo turntables. He's got a spare mag next to him, too. This is the one opportunity Green 4 has to clutch this. Green 4 still trying to move up. They've separated a bit. Oh, that is... Oh, I was about to say, Zevik literally just had the voice in the back of his head go,
I made it. I fucking made it.
You are a monster. Well, he made it for a little bit, and then he didn't. He got shelled.
Yeah, I see. I'm going into the bunker.
Well, rest in peace. No, no. Okay, thank God for that trench being there. Oh my gosh, wait, people actually PID'd? Whoa! That's rare. This is friendly night fights, not Friday night fights. Yeah, right, Kiss. I love watching you, and you said I made it, and then, yeah. Yeah, the charge had a word with you.
What do you want to do? We could go all the way. Well, if we run into this open field, we're gonna die. But if we go all the way back round to where we started from, and maybe come in from that angle.
Don't go all the way back.
All right.
I hate these people. There's only 4 green 4 left alive. All right, Thompson, snipe everyone, please. Oh yeah, I bet the 6-pound barrage on the flank was, on the beach was pretty intense. There were a few shots they did line up properly, but that was like 90% of their ammo. The rest they just whiffed. But they were in flat grounds firing slightly uphill. You bravely ran behind a trench, yeah, right? Alright, I'll be right back, because this is gonna take a hot second.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Just popping by to drop off my Twitch baby before D&D.
I heard that from upstairs. How's Thompson doing? We'll look in a second. Anyway, Blunt Traps, thanks for the 9-month resub. Just popping in and drop off my Twitch bay before DND. Right on, my man. I hope you have fun. Thank you so much. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. And I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Oh, where's Thompson? Oh. He dead. Wow. How's Green 4 doing? Wow. You know, it's so amazing, Blue 4 just might not see it coming. They could sneak in and kill everyone. He did say he asked for a tank. Now, why did he... Okay. Why did that grenade just go off? You know what'd be funny? This artillery that keeps landing over here, what if these guys actually get close and then it hits them and they've already been spotted? And one of them just got shot. Oh, was it Pierce? Of course it was Pierce. Oh, and they're trying to medic him. That's cute. Anyway. I'm betting Patriot got that marksman shot. No, he's a medic, but he's got 5 kills. My God.
Hey, there's still at least 3 of them direct west.
Yeah, they did Skyline pretty hard. I saw him. What happens to the machine gun in this corner? They're double tapping the body. What is that? Why are they shooting at a 0? They're Japanese.
Okay.
Yes! Oh my God! Okay, Bonsai gets blown up by a mortar. Well, I thought these guys were gonna get blown up, but I guess I was wrong. Oh. Oh no. Jesus Christ. What in the Call of Duty is going on right now? Oh! You've been shot! Oh, you've been shot too! Huh. That happened. Anyway, guys, we'll be back later. Thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers, and have a good one. Damn. I don't know. Again, Bloodwing's coming home, so we'll see.